Hello, my name is Laura Faria. I am a security sales engineer at Cisco, and welcome to my How to Get Started with Cisco Secure Analytics mini series. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to configure host groups. We've been given a large set of IPs that we're going to have to input into our Secure Network Analytics console. And we want to make sure that we use the host group management in order to input the appropriate host groups instead of our SNA. Okay, let's get started. It's important to know that as we add IP sets to our secure network analytics, there's a right and wrong way to input the syntax. So make sure that you're using, ranges within an octet, that you're using dashes in order to um, explicit different ranges. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to put the entire full IP in range mode. So we'll go over this. You'll see examples of this, but I just wanted to go over some, preliminary must do's. All right, so let's go into the security analytics dashboard. Okay, and we're going to go into the configure host groups management console. Okay, inside of host groups, we're going to expand inside and outside hosts. So we can kind of see all the different categories. And I'm going to highlight catch all. As soon as that's been selected, I'm going to go ahead and hit edit. Okay, so now I'm going to input the public and internal IP addresses in RFC 1918. So that can be summarized as follows. Okay. Great. Making sure that I have the right IPs. I accidentally deleted one that I shouldn't have. So I'm going to input that one. Okay. And I'm going to hit save. You've successfully updated your changes. Excellent. So now that I've classified the internal and public IP addresses within the SNA space, inside of the inside hosts, I'm going to go ahead and proceed to the additional host groups. All right, so under host group configure, host group management, I'm going to go into the try to find the DNS under, I might have to just search for this one. DNS servers. Okay, now that I've selected that, I'm able to hit edit, and I'll be able to enter my DNS servers here. There we go, that looks right. And we're gonna hit save. Okay, you've successfully updated your changes. Just gonna double check that. I'm gonna double check that I hit save on my host groups. So under catch all, do I see my groups there? Okay, great. And under DNS servers, those changes have taken effect. Okay, great. Okay, now let's look for my network scanners. So network scanners, select that, and I'm going to add those to my IP ranges. So the IP addresses might be different, but the process is the same. I'm going to hit save. Great. And the network scanners is referenced by policies to automatically silence several types of alarms. And so you're ultimately silencing alarms for valid behavior. All right, NTP servers are next. Let's go ahead and search for those. NTP servers, select, and edit. We are going to, am I in the edit? Yes, okay. And I'm going to enter my NTP server here. An extra decimal there. There we go. Save. And those changes have taken effect. Okay, mail servers are next. Mail servers, select that option. Let's go ahead and edit them. Paste them as plain text. Remove the extra decimal and hit save. All right. So next we're gonna go by location. So we're actually gonna add a host groups ourselves. And so if I go into by function, by location, and I hit the three little decimal points, we're gonna add a host group ourselves. So the new host group name is gonna be Atlanta. And we're gonna enter the following IP address range. And save. You've successfully saved your changes. Excellent. We're done. Okay, now that host tree Atlanta should appear under location. Now we're going to set up another set of IP addresses. So under function, by function this time, we're going to want to add a host group. And this is, we're going to add the IT department as our host name. And I'm going to add the IP address. Okay. And we're going to hit save. So now we've added the IT administrators IPs. And we should be able to, under function, they should show up. So they're there. Okay. Under servers, we're going to add another host group. So add host group. The name of this host group is going to be called IT servers. And I'm going to add the range for those. Your changes have been configured. Excellent. And now the VPN pools. So we're going to go into the search function and search for VPN. Under employee VPN, we are going to edit the employee VPN button field. So let's hit edit. And we're going to enter the following ranges. And you can see here that we're using dash notation in order to enter these ranges. And we're not using the full IPs, we're using just the dash in the where we need it. Okay. We're going to hit save here. And your changes have been successfully updated. Now, we're going to put our CPI servers or devices under by function. So let's go back into function. And we are going to want to edit we're going to want to create a host group under function. So add a host group. It's going to be called PCI devices. And we'll put the full octet this time in here. Okay. Save. You're successfully saved your changes. Okay. So that's all I had for this video. We've successfully created host groups based off of IPs. As we talked about earlier, it only takes IPs, so no DNS, domain names, or MAC addresses for this one. So make sure you have a nice clean list of host names and IPs, and this is how you're able to import those host names into the Cisco Secure Analytics dashboard. Okay, on the next video, we're going to be doing how to configure the NetFlow and validate that the NetFlow is working on a Cisco router. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.